It's time to talk about SPACs. You know, that's everybody's favorite subject.
All right, so first SPAC we have is Atlas Crest Investment Corp, or ticker symbol ACIC. They're merging with Archer, which is a electric aircraft company, right? So as of right now, this sector or this market could potentially be a $1.5 trillion market by 2040. And just like anything that's around the electric vehicle or electric movement at this point, there's going to be a lot of run up on this stock. United Airlines is one of the main players that have invested in this company, and by the time it merges, there's going to be a $3 billion raising fundraiser for this SPAC. ACIC has the potential to run. I've seen it go from $10 to about $16 is what it's sitting at right now. It's had a 60% run within the past, month or so?
3 months.
3 months. Okay. So it's a great SPAC. It's an electric vehicle, EV, electric aircraft play. And I think you guys should put it on your radar. I'm going to probably invest. I'll probably pick up a good 100 shares of it sitting here on Monday. I think also we're going to put it in our Fidelity account, which we're going to have that update for you guys on the next week of videos. Anything?
So what are your thoughts on electric airplanes? Would you feel comfortable riding in one, let's say, to Cancun?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see a problem with it. I think they should probably start off with a small taxi type jet type service deal first, where there's only a handful of people, no more than 12. Start off with that, and then increase the capacity as time goes on. But if I can get into an electric vehicle and feel safe, why wouldn't I get into an electric aircraft?
Well, you're one of the few people that know that aircrafts are safer than vehicles.
Okay.
So you're actually be correct. Yeah. So if you're okay with riding in an electric car, then you should probably be okay with riding in an electric airplane.
Right.
I think honestly most things are just gonna come down to this, right? Most things being battery powered and battery being the way. So ACIC, I can't say that I'm bullish on it, but I think if you spread it out, let's say over the course of 3 or 4 years, I think companies like Archer will gain more and more momentum. But just the fact that weight plays such a big deal in airplanes and aircrafts, the kind of battery that you'll need to be able to fly a plane that can, handle, over 100 people, that's going to take some time for them to deal with that. But, you got people like Tesla who are getting more power out of smaller batteries, every week or every month. So, that's what also adds to the value of Tesla, is that they'll be able to, sell that battery tech to companies like them who need more power with lighter, smaller batteries. So, you know what? Forget it. I'll say I'm bullish. I'm bullish on it. I'm bullish on Archer. I believe, again, Joe, I don't think it'll be a 1 week, 2 week play. I think that's something that goes on over time. But for you short term traders, you swing traders, as with any SPAC, buy the rumor, sell the news. By the time that it officially comes out that they are merging with Archer and it becomes official and the paperwork is done, a lot of people are going to be selling. So that's going to artificially drop the price of the stock. So just be careful with that. But I might buy in after the merger.
Yeah, I mean, just like any SPAC, you can pretty much predict what's going to happen, right? The only SPAC that I've seen that really had a huge run up was CCIV. And that was just based off of speculation and news. But we'll talk about that later. A lot of SPACs that I'm watching, they run up from 10, 15, and then they merge around the $25 to $30 price range. And then there's a sell off. And then as the company, starts making money and revenue and net income through earnings, and the company is a great company, that's when those companies and stocks continue to rise. So I think ACIC is a great play. It's a long-term play. I'm going to invest in it. And like I said, anything in that EV electrical sector is going to run.
Okay. So speaking of SPACs, one that I've personally already invested in is GHVI. And that is a SPAC that is looking to bring Matterport public. So with GHVI, I can't take credit for this. Shout out to Meet Kevin. He put me on with this SPAC a while ago, and I bought it around $16, and now it is all the way up to $24.90. So shout out to him. And Matterport is a company that they create 3D images. And you can speak more to that because you work in that industry.
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys go on Zillow or HAR, but you go on this app and it gives you a 3D model of the home that you're looking into. So during the pandemic, we weren't allowed to go outside and go to these open homes, right? And meet with your realtor. So what they did was they created a 3D model of the home so you can click and look at each room and each crevice of what area you're looking into. So this company does a lot of 3D modeling or BIM, or I don't know if you guys are familiar with AutoCAD, but if you look at these 3D models and you click on the specific area that you're looking for, it gives you a brief description. It gives you a photo. It might tell you the product data or the submittal information. And that's what this company is good for. Like I said, go on HAR, go on Zillow, look at some of these properties, and you're going to see a weird box 3D model. It'll give you 2-3 stories, and you can click in each room based on this technology.
You know, what interests me the most about Matterport is that they have their own proprietary machine learning technology, right? They call it the Cortex AI, and they utilize the Cortex AI to produce this digital twin where they say you can have 4K renderings of things that you take pictures with from your phone, even utilizing their technology. And I think machine learning is like the next wave, right? Machines that can get better with time and understand the needs of what we want, almost on their own. Now, I am very bullish on things that revolve around machine learning. So Matterport for me, I think getting in at this price is good. So I'm bullish on it and I'm going to hold.
Yeah, I definitely like it. And another thing, just thinking about if you were to build a home from scratch or build anything from scratch, this platform allows you to look at the different progressions. So if you have a 25% progression, you can look at that and what it's going to be at 25% or 50% or even at 100%. So whenever you're making progress in real life, you can do a correlation between the model and real life. So I definitely think it's cool. Trimble is another company that's trading on S&P 500 that uses technology like this. But Matterpoint, I like it. I'll probably invest in it just because I'm in the field and I like the technology.
Yes, sir. So those are the two SPACs we want to talk to you about today, ACIC and GHVI. As far as a price point recommendation for GHVI, I can't really name one. I got in pretty early. If you plan to hold the company long, I think $24.90 is a good price. I mean, it only has room to grow.
Yeah, I don't disagree. And for ACIC, buy it now. Hold.
All right. Thank you guys for checking out the video. Peace.